welcome you back to ESPN's coverage of the Little League World Series, presented by T-Mobile. All right, so it's win or go home in all 4 games today over the next 8 hours right here on ESPN. Starting with a history-making Aruba team, powered by some generosity from Xander Bogaerts. They look for another win against Venezuela, who looked like perhaps the most talented team here, but dropped a 1-run instant classic yesterday. Venezuela, so how much of it translates? 5-pitch walk to start things, despite the velocity at 73. Real premium stuff from 3-2. And it's back-to-back walks to start the top of the first from the hard-throwing Willians Mora, who thought he had some strikes during that plate appearance. Found in the next half inning as well. Opposite way, left field. Janssen Freitas makes the catch for the first out, hugging the line.
I thought that was a really nice job from a pitching stamp. The hitters count.
Bouncing ball up the middle. Yepes flips and got the force. Throwback to third, does not get Isaac Martina. But what a rangy play by Luis Yepes. First ever home run by an Aruban player here. Line drive center field. Carrasquel on a hop. They say it's an out, but appeared to maybe be on a hop.
Let's get another look at it. Yeah, clearly hits the ground first before being secured in the glove.
And a ball into the outfield. Martinez obviously going to score from third. And then what? Maybe first and third is fair? They're going to say no catch. So without going to video replay, because it wasn't something you could challenge, a run scores for Aruba. It's the right call.
They got it right. And I think all we can do is commend the umpires for at least coming together.
The one out there right now, Willians Mora, is the only one eligible to pitch today for Venezuela. He does end the first inning. Aruba leaves 2 and gets 1. Venezuela bats for the first time right after this.
He's got some swag, Mike.
Bouncer to first at a jumping Henry Cronson. And the swag is discarded by Neymar Angela. He's here today. 3-2 to Jesus Diaz. Just misses. And a 1-out walk, and the first base runner for Venezuela down a run in the first.
It's a good at bat from Diaz.
Off the end of the bat, into center, and it drops down. Arnold Marta was basically in the trees in center, and so that dumps in for a single on this team. Had a couple RBI doubles Friday against Mexico. To the backstop, and now it's second and third. Bundled up, 8th pitch, yanked, and Martina kept it around home plate on ball 4. Bases loaded for Venezuela. Cut and a miss, 2 gone.
Yeah, for Neymar, this is a little cutter that's
2-2. Swing and a miss. Neymar Angela pounds the chest and leaves him loaded. Yeah, we talked with some of the players yesterday, right after the goodie bags had arrived, as Willians Mora strikes out Cruz. And the Aruba players were showing off those chains to us. The twin Jair, and the 2 of them were both great players. Willians Mora with another strikeout. 2 gone here in the second. And you could see that Xander Bogaerts was to his island. And now we see to these players. Arnold Marta gets hit by the first pitch he sees. And a 2-out base runner.
Well, I think listening to that story there just about Xander Bogaerts and his brother, yourself getting to where you ultimately want to be.
A walk, and now there's 2 on for Aruba here after the first two batters had struck out this inning. And then a hit batter and a walk.
Yoon, has made it available.
Pulled on a line left field and a base hit, Aiden Rodriguez. Arnold Marta stops at third, and Aruba's got him loaded with 2 outs looking for more. Conus, who's a warrior in the words of his coaches, because he's battled type 1 diabetes. Strike 3 called. Willie Morta drops in a breaking ball at the All-Star game. A dozen different grips. Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts for Neymar Angela since the bases got loaded by Venezuela in the
Fighters and a sweeper. But another guy that has quite the arsenal.
Here's a bunt from Jose Perez to Neymar Angela, and he doesn't get Perez. With the second baseman Diliano Raven covering. Jose Perez is on for Venezuela.
Frustrated and got much closer to the plate.
Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts in the last 5 batters for Neymar Angela, who's induced 10 whip.
But I don't think that's the best spot.
The ESPN team needs to work on its penmanship.
What is that?
Strike 3 called. Neymar Angela bounces off the mound. That's a lot of meat. That's all meat, in fact. Perfect location on the heater from Willians Morta. JZL Din Muhammad singles to right. Baker Saraga got him. Second day in a row we've seen a 9-3 and not a single. Swing and a miss. Great breaking balls. And a little K-strut from Willians Morta. Strike 3 called. Knee-high paint inner half from Neymar Angela. And he continues to pile up strikeouts. Loss. Here's a bunt. Angela spins and tumbles and tucks it. Simonovic is on. A little momentum building in Venezuela's dugout. On the ground to third, gobbled up Keon Cruz, and he will just go to first with it. I don't know if he thought he had a second baseman covering in time, so he just took the sure thing at first for out here. Line drive center field, base hit. Vicheria gets a stop sign at third, and Luis Yepes hits a bolt. Here it is. Got him! Inning over.
Ball 1 call, was able to get right back in the zone right there.
Swing and a miss, and a K-strut and a fired up Jose Perez.
Now I was laughing because
Sebi has texted to chime in. Ayu is bye-bye in Papiamentu. So that's what Nishan Toledo had in his call. On the ground to Simone Vicheria, who quickly retires the dangerous Neymar Angela in the tier as well. 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Vicheria ranges right. Got him. 1-2-3. Henry Cronson went sliding into first, but unable to get aboard. In a 1-run elimination game. The 11th pitch. Line drive to short and caught by Toledo. One away. When Rincones, the manager. Line drive right field, base hit, Willians Morta. Tying runs aboard for Venezuela in the 4th inning. His 0-1. On the ground, right side, Cronson from his knees, the pick by Toledo at short for out number 2.
I think he purposely gets a hat too small so he can just let it hold up like that.
Let it breathe. Swing and a miss. Oh, and we got the back pedal K-strut. Henry Cronson. I'm here in Venezuela's 3rd game. Roll over, and Perez, I got it. One down.
And Perez doing what maybe has been the hardest thing to do.
Oh, and he's got a little hesitation piece. Did you? 2 down.
He did. I was a fine umpire.
Nice. Comebacker up the middle. Diving stab, Simon Vicheria, but no play. Keon Cruz has a 2-out single for Aruba. Up a run and looking for more.
Exit the concessions after the game.
Now we know why. Strike 3 called. And look at Luis Perez. Jose Perez should say. This man is an entertainer. This dominant team that rolled through its season trails. Swing and a miss. 2 batters faced, 2 strikeouts for Henry Cronson since entering here in Williamsport. 2-2 pitch to Perez. Hits him. Tying run aboard for Venezuela. And Perez fires up. Another 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Cronson with cut. 2 down. The tying run. He's trying to get out of the 5th. Cronson, another K. Well, Jose the Entertainer is on. And Arnold Marta hits one on the ground to Luis Yepes with a strong arm. Look out. Amazing that Willians Morta's gloves still on his hand.
I mean, there was a collective whoa.
Zyron Rafferty is the pequeño gigante of our team. A little giant. 1-2. Rafferty strikes out, and there's 2 gone. Hey, today. 2-2. Rodriguez. Diving catch by Perez off the mound. He can do just about everything on a baseball mound. A Gronk spike afterward. No line, it's left to the umpire's judgment. To right field, and it's a base hit, Joshua Duran. Tying run on, winning run to the plate for Ford. He had a bunt single his first time. Bunts toward first, a good one. Rodriguez into right. Duran to third. And Vichetti is down in pain.
Let's check this out again here. And actually, Aiden Rodriguez picked up this ball and noticed that Diliano Raven wasn't quite there at second base yet. Raven actually ran into the first base umpire on the way to second base. Again,
Baker Sadiga bunts it back to the mound. Cronson tried to get the tag, didn't get it. And the bases are loaded for Venezuela. They chant "Si se puede." Yes, we can on the Venezuela side. He did not get the tag.
I mean, you talk about contorting your body in a sense to where
your base is loaded. First pitch is down. Karam's away. Duran, tie game. Can he wiggle out of this? 0-2. Diaz strikes out, and there's one away. Fighting the emotions. 3-2. Down, and Venezuela has won it. Off the mat and still alive at the Little League World Series. They chanted "Si se puede," and they could in the end when they had little going all game.
You just felt like Venezuela still had an opportunity, right? The game was close enough. If they could just get that top of the order back up